Yeah, hi everyone, Jason here, Robot Lawn Mowers Australia. Today I'm going to do a very quick first look at the YUKA Mini from Mammotion. So only released essentially today or tomorrow, because today I'm not allowed to tell you this information, but tomorrow I am. The YUKA Mini going to compete obviously with all of the small wireless machines, but with the Mammotion's technology, with being able to work with no GPS signal for a short period of time, it's probably going to make a bit of a game changer and certainly be very competitive in the market for small robot mowers. In Australia, we're going to get these in a 600 and an 800 square metre model. The 800 square metre model rocks a 6.1 amp hour 20, I think fully charged 25 volts, so a 21 to 22 volt nominal charge battery. But the very impressive thing about it is that the battery is actually removable. So take that cover off there and you'll see the battery is actually removable. You can take the battery out anytime you like, put it back in again. So yeah, 6.1 amp hour battery in the 800 square metre model. I'm not sure what's actually going to be available in the 600 square metre model. I assume it's going to be just a little bit smaller than that. Whole robot only weighs 10.6 kilos, so it really is quite light. Again, competing with some of the smaller robots on the market. The cutting width to this guy is 19 centimetres, so it has a single bladed cutting system. But it has 5 blades on it. So floating deck, so it'll float up and down between 20 and 80 millimeters. Yeah, 5 bladed design, 19 centimeter deck. So really quite good. IP6X or X6. So the IP rating of it's going to be fantastic. You can wash under here, no problems whatsoever. Most other robots in its class really are only 5X, not 6. Hexagonal screws I noted on the blades there, so they're going to be a lot easier to get out after they're a bit worn. This one's obviously been used. We'll do some more testing on these guys, and we'll get you some really good information on exactly how they work in future videos. Quick release front wheels there, so 2 front wheels. Quick release, you take 3 screws out, or 4, is it? Might be 4. And the whole wheel assembly comes out. You can swap it out for a new one. So if you do break front wheels, they're very easy to swap out yourself. They feel like quite quality wheels as well. Definitely ball bearing, so really quite good. The height of the machine itself, like the blade height, or sorry, the deck height, the body height, I should say, really quite good. It's actually, we're looking at sort of somewhere in about that 6 centimeter mark up there. So it's going to be something that's actually reasonably high. I'm not sure you can see on this camera just here, but you can see that's all the way down to its bottom cut height there at the moment, which is actually 20 millimeters. So it's down to its lowest height at the moment, and you can see that floating deck is actually only about probably 10 millimeters to, probably might even be a little bit less, but about 10 millimeters from the actual table deck there. So it gets really down low, but it has got these really good skid plates on both sides that are actually curved up. So it is actually going to ride up over the top of obstacles as it's going along. So I think that's actually quite good. You can see there, if you can look through that camera again, you can see I can run my finger underneath it, and the deck just goes up and down as I go through. So seems to be a really good deck design, which is something I'm very thankful for. The YUKAs haven't been great for their deck, so I think this design is going to work really well. Manual height adjustment, I'm not sure if I've said this already, but 20 to 60 millimeter manual height adjustment, you'll see again there. If I push that down and wind it up, you'll see that deck going up and down. Stop button on top, it's only got the standard Mammotion buttons on the actual robot itself. I'll just lift it up so you can see. So you've got a power button there, which I'll turn on for you. Just press that and turn it on. You'll see the little arrows here light up here, and then it lights up. Got LEDs on each side of it to give you a status report of what the robot's doing, whether it's in error or good. It looks like it's blue and green lights, so green's good, blue's bad, as it seems. The robot's tilted, still has its voice activation, its voice commands, so you can obviously turn that off if you don't want it. Yeah, stop button, you only have your power button, start button, home button, and your Mo button. So same as what all the previous models. Rain sensor on the top. It does have basically what it actually says on it. It says, and I think it says security. A security key. Now,
the robot tilting.
Yes, I know. this here is the security key. So what used to be in the back of Luba with a little key that goes in the back here is actually this little one here, and you lift that up. It's got a magnet on the side there which senses that. So it's almost like it's basically a stop button that allows you to fix it in that stop position. So again, if I put that down, you'll see it's put this back, it should go back into it. So now the lights aren't flashing. I lift that security key up and the lights start flashing again. So clearly it won't start when it's in this mode. It's always just going to sit there unless we close that off and then hit the start button, then it probably won't start either because it'll be trying to, hasn't got a GPS signal. So look, everything on it, very similar to how the previous YUKA worked. It's just much more smaller and compact. The camera system on the front. So there's no windscreen wiper, which is great. I didn't think the windscreen wiper was really great on YUKA, so no windscreen wiper. We've got our binocular vision here again, and the brains inside this machine are significantly better than the previous ones, and these guys can map themselves very, very well with the camera without using a GPS pretty much at all. It'll travel up to 300 meters with no GPS signal or no GNSS signal, just using its camera system, which is absolutely phenomenal. Can't wait to test it and actually prove that that's the case. It's got an LED light on the front now, so it can actually work at night and still use the camera system at night, which is also fantastic. Good for your small animals and things like that, as well as the robot can navigate really, really well. The charging system. So the charging system on these guys, you got two blade charge plates down the side of each there, and the charging system itself. We don't have the actual base plate here at the moment, but we just got the charging head here. These have got basically spring-loaded charging plates there, and the robot will just reverse its way back into charger like such, which looks like it's going to be a very reliable charging system. I'm actually pretty impressed by it. I think it's going to do really, really well. So that's the charging system. I don't know about charge times and things at this point of time. I actually don't even have the power supply for this one at this very second, so I can't even tell you the charge rate. There'll be a lot more information and a lot more specs released over the next day or two with CES, with Mammotion attending CES. The antenna pole. So the antenna pole is a bit different. It's shorter. I believe there's another piece of this, so it does extend out another 2 foot. Flat base, which is on there permanently, but it does have what appears to be a thread on the inside there that allows you to actually spike that into the ground. And I think there might be a metal spike that actually goes in that, and you can spike it into the ground and then peg it. The head of the antenna, so the base station, these are different obviously to what they were before. They do allow you to turn 90 degrees now as well, which is great. So that can be mounted sideways onto something and actually come out the side of your house or over your gutter, whatever it might be. Just a different design. It appears to be quite good. Underneath it, there's definitely going to be a seal around this bottom here. So given some of the issues that Mammotion's actually had with seals in their RTK antennas, I'm pretty sure they've probably done a very good job of putting that together. And an LED light there as well as a USB port when you take that cover off there. So that is the RTK antenna. 4G. Now, I haven't been able to completely confirm this yet, but I do believe that 4G is a standard accessory inside the robot, and it looks like the 4G. There's no SIM card to go in this machine, so there's nowhere to put a SIM card. So if there is 4G in here, which I believe there is, then it's going to be connected to a global system that you'll obviously just have to renew, a year or 2 or 3 years after you purchase. So you'll get a certain amount of time with the robot when it gets purchased, no doubt, and then you'll opt to renew that data plan as and when it expires.
Power off.
So I think that's about it, guys. At the moment, it's all the details and specs we have on this at the moment. We will get more specifications in the next few days, and we'll release more videos, and we'll start testing this and get the information out there. But look, hats off to Mammotion. They continue to improve. They continue just getting better and better at what they do. Their products have always been incredibly capable. It's just, obviously the build of the product, and also the app, and we haven't touched on the app in this video here at all at the moment. I can only assume that we're still using exactly the same app as previously, but the app design that Mammotion has now is leaps and bounds over what it was a year ago. So it's becoming very, very stable. It's becoming a really good system. the robots are getting more and more reliable as they come out, and the features are getting better and better. So look, Mammotion, I think, are really going to, they're really here to stay. I think they're going to be, they really are going to be going for a long time. And perfectly honest, I think with the technology that Mammotion have out, they're sort of the product to look at and the product to actually beat for other manufacturers. So they've really done a very good job in a very short period of time. Obviously, for all the watchers in Australia, you can obviously call us if you have any questions. You can email us at sales@robotlawnmowers.com.au. You can check out our website at www.robotlawnmowers.com.au. Heaps of information on there. We'll have this YUKA Mini will be on our website for sale tomorrow, and all the other releases from Mammotion will be on there as well. Any questions, let us know. If anyone would like us to test anything specific on the little YUKA Mini, please put it in the comments below. We'll do some testing. We'll post it in a future video. Thanks for watching.